The second leg of our international tour is taking us from the land down under up through the sights of Southern America into the marvelous city, Rio de Janeiro, and the tricky trapezoid of Emerson Fittipaldi Speedway, where we're set for the Boner Cup Series to go racing in the Petrobras 300. It's another all-new type of racetrack for our drivers to tackle, coming off last week's right-turning oval at Calder Park. Now we have an entirely flat road course-style speedway with two tight turns in 1 and 4 and two fast sweepers at 2 and 3. The drivers are sure to be exhausted from traveling all this way between races, but hopefully that does not slow them down this week here in Brazil.
Well, someone who's quite used to traveling is David Reagan. We mentioned in the first few races of the season, he took the team hauler from Daytona to Auto Club. He didn't do it this time, but he does have that experience under his belt, so maybe can shake off some jet lag and maybe get that car back to victory lane for the first time in a while.
And you have to look a couple rows back to find Casey Atwood, who is a hot topic in the chase discussions after last week's good performance at Calder Park. In the standings right now, he is 15th, and these races are ticking down. After this, we have 10 races until the chase starts, and he is right on the bubble. So it was a good performance last week, but he's going to try and carry it through this week.
Casey Atwood's teammate starting next to him is Elliott Sadler, who has been the points leader through most of the season and the dominant car and championship favorite throughout the season. Him and now his teammate Casey Atwood, who's having a bit of a resurgence, are making sure to tell you that Ram is back. Now we're gonna send it off to the Blue 2 Droner. Starting on the front row is Austin Dillon and a surprise qualifying effort from the front row motorsports car of Cole Witt. Starting in the second row is Daniel Suarez alongside AJ Allmendinger. Then it's a good qualifying effort for Casey Mears next to a car he's famous for driving but piloted in this series by Ty Dillon. Then it's another good effort for Travis Kefapel in the Imperio car, a special Brazil sponsor for the BK Racing team, and to his outside it is Daniel Hemrick. Then it is Eric Almirola, and to his outside David Stremme.
Well, following that, we got Shane Van Gisbergen, multi-time winner on the season, next to Scott Speed. Behind that, we got David Reagan with the Kroger colors, next to Justin Haley. Behind them, we got Josh Berry filling in for Sam Horner Jr. still, and Michael McDowell still trying to claw back from that early points penalty. And behind that, we got Brendan Jones making his last scheduled start of the season. So after that, we'll be seeing Ty Gibbs back in the car. Next to him, Regan Smith. Following that, it's an all-Evernham row with Elliott Sadler and Casey Atwood.
And we're looking at 21st and 22nd, both winners this season, Todd Gilliland, and to his outside is Marcus Ambrose. Next up, it is fringe chase contender Eric Jones. He's currently 14th in points. Next to him, a one-time winner this season in Trevor Bayne. Two drivers still looking for a win this season, although I'm not quite sure if they can get there. Noah Gregson for Legacy Motor Club, and alongside him, the underfunded, but always welcome to see, MBM number 66 of Timmy Hill. Following that, it is Danica Patrick for the Haas team, and new sponsorship is on board Scott Wimmer this week, the Red Santander number 4. To round out your top 30, it's John Hunter Nemechek still looking for a win, and a driver who has won this season, Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Next up, it is Reed Sorensen and Landon Castle. Then it is one of my favorites, Garrett Smithley and Brian Vickers. Then it's Harrison Burton and Carson Osavar. Then Justin Allgaier in a special Brazil-themed scheme. And to his outside, Ryan Priest. Then it's Johnny Sauter, and to his outside, the beautiful CW car of Matt DiBenedetto.
Well, following that up, we got Cody Ware making a rare start. Actually, it was unsponsored until managed to qualify for this race, so picked up some sponsorship. Next to him, Josh Balicki in the Rick Ware 52. And to round off the grid, Brendan Gaughan. Now, let's send over to the command. And here to give the command to start engines, it's Brazilian native Hatsune Miku.
Hola todos, and drivers, start your engines.
That's another really good command from the Boner Cup Series people. Not a pretty long run to the start-finish line in this Trapezoid.
Yeah, we're going to get going real soon here, and I'm looking out. I don't think that this front row really has the speed to keep up with who's behind. AJ Allmendinger, this seems like a good track for him. We're going green right now.
Yep, and it's even launch from both lanes, yep. Here comes Josh Berry trying to make a move pretty wide in the back. Coming up to turn number 1, they're already making it 3 wide.
I'm surprised how high they all went on entry. There's a lot of cars now diving down.
These cars just slide into the corners here.
Well, pretty worn out surface. Hasn't been used in a while. I'm sure wonder why.
I wonder.
Listen, Haley
is that
the
car
wall a little bit. He seems okay.
Austin Dillon's still leading over Cole Witt.
That's a good gap that he's established here, nice and early. They don't tend to last, as we've seen in previous races. And right now, Daniel Suarez is looking like he's in position to make a move and challenge for the lead. He's certainly challenging Cole Witt there on the inside.
Despite the amount of 3 wide on that initial start, we still have the same top 4.
And look who's in 5th, Travis Quapple, doing a great job. Only lap 2, but I mean, he's here.
Pretty close to the wall there, but yeah, cars are making moves here early on. Yeah, AJ trying to make it 3 wide, I think. No, just 2.
Yeah, Cole Witt safe from losing his position. I think that's Marcus Ambrose in the back with Josh Berry slightly ahead. They're challenging, but AJ side by side.
And then behind that, Ty Dillon and Daniel Hemrick also side by side. Got another chase contender in David Shremy as well, and then Josh Berry trying to break into the top 10.
Yeah, David Stremme, he's in with a win. Pretty low in the points for drivers that have one, but you can
Hemrick gets taken 3 wide.
Yeah, there we go, 3 wide.
I think he's gonna be able to keep the spot though.
Yep, and Ty Dillon will also fall back behind them. 3 wide as well with Justin Haley, Scott Speed, and Shane Van Gisbergen.
And I almost can't believe I'm saying this. That's Eric Almirola in 9th, who's just in the corner of your screen. He is still looking for his first win. He's solidly in chase contention. I don't think anyone is going to knock him out. But still, the performance that's been put into that 43 car, still no win.
I think no matter what, unless there is 16 winners by the end of the regular season, might see him get knocked out, unless he's the regular season champion, which does also bring you a spot. But he's looking pretty good for both of those.
The regular season champion does have priority over that 16th winner, so...
But currently he is outrunning Elliott Sadler, so... could maybe happen here.
And right now, speaking of the winner situation, I think Austin Dillon would be a first-time winner, so that will close up that playoff buffer that Almirola has.
Actually,
If
this whole
Dylan
top
can win.
5 is first-time winners.
Yeah, Suarez has been close, but no cigar.
Neither has Ty Dillon, Casey Mears, or Daniel Hemrick. David Stremme would be your first actual winner.
Yeah, Stremmy's been... Actually, I think he's made some ground from where he started.
He's kind of slowly making his way forward, but he is under pressure from Josh Berry.
Berry was right there on the quarter
Oh.
panel. Look at how much he's sliding. It's like a dirt track.
Well, some contact between AJ and Casey Mears, but they both look okay.
And there's still green, wide open cars side by side. Looking at Van Gisbergen, he's not going up to the wall. Ambrose right on the side. Ambrose slides up. Opens the door for McDowell.
And McDowell definitely needs to make his way forward after that point penalty. He's currently sitting in 27th, I think.
He is, yeah.
That points penalty has impacted him so much. I don't think 27 is representative of the performance of the 34 team.
No, Michael McDowell, if my numbers are right, 5 top 5s. Sorry, no, that's 3 top 5s and 4 top 10s. He's had a good season. That penalty just completely destroying his hopes of getting into the chase without a win.
Yeah, but kind of self-inflicted.
Yeah, it's Scott Speed coming through now. Making his way into the top 10, if not just in contention for it.
Yeah, Scott Speed's another driver that's kind of been very slowly making improvements from the start of the season. Casey Atwood was also another driver that was not doing very well, but now kind of turned things up a notch. Currently the highest Red Bull driver.
Well, the story with those two, especially Speed and Atwood, think of the years that they've had outside of stock car racing. There's no doubt they have talent. It just needed some time to get it back together, understand the cars, and now, as the regular season winds down, they're really getting used to their equipment.
Can't wait through the field again. See Brendan Jones and Elliott Tadler running unusually far back. Oh!
Oh!
Danica Patrick, Trevor
Oh,
Bain.
Sadler! Oh, that's gonna be a big hit!
That's the points
Hard
leader.
hit for Sadler. That
Hard
was
hit for
Bain that
Trevor
got spun
Bain
initially.
as well. I think that will be a caution. Yes, it is. That was some hard
Wow.
impact.
Sadler's keeping it going, but we're going to have to see a replay.
Well, we're looking at a replay here. We see Elliott Sadler, Brendan Jones, and Trevor Bain 3 wide, and then Danica Patrick kind of tries to follow Brendan Jones. Just to hook Trevor Bain into Elliott Sadler. And she actually comes out pretty scot-free, all things considered. Can't say the same for the other two.
We saw it live, missed it there, but it was a real hard hit for Sadler. Just back first, straight into that wall. Real
Danica
big
Patrick. Danica Patrick looked like she was drifted on a weeknight at a dirt track. Just slid up into someone.
Well, see here an onboard from the rear camera of Timmy Hill in the 66. Trevor Bain getting hooked, and there goes Elliott Sadler into the wall.
Hard hit for Sadler.
And that might be some points implications. But meanwhile, Austin Dillon will be ahead of the curve as we go to a quick commercial.
Men, get ahead of your curve. Explore Peyronie's disease treatments at GetSomebody4PD.com.
Men, these end zone dances, they gotta go. They're disruptive, they're undisciplined.
Papa John's Pizza for Jerry Jones.
Call Papa John's for pizza pie. Fresh taste so good, you can't deny it. It even make Jerry Jones get super
This season, get a Cowboys Unlimited combo for just $11.99. That's a large Papa John's pizza with unlimited toppings and a Pepsi 2-liter for $11.99.
What?
Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Well, welcome back to the NR2003 Boner Cup Series. After pretty hard impact into the wall for Elliott Sadler. We've done the cleanup. Now we can go back green. Sadler is actually still going, so I guess that's good to see. But into the Geico restart zone, and we are underway.
And notable, we skipped the pit stops, but Cole Witt was up here. He's now towards the back. Bad pit stop for him, but Austin Dillon leading the way. And Daniel Suarez is going to try and give him some trouble. But it's actually, it looks like Casey Miz is hanging on at the bottom.
But also the two international drivers are trying to make their way forward. Marcus Ambrose and Shane Van Gisbergen.
Yeah, we're all really close, bunched together. Bad news for people around. Danica Patrick.
It's Eric Jones, but looked to be continuing.
Yeah, that wasn't Patrick, but I'm sure the drivers have been a little concerned as a move for the lead here. Suarez on Dillon.
Casey Mears also behind them. Maybe he can try to follow Suarez through. Not gonna happen. It's gonna go way wide.
Yeah, Suarez, big time dive on the inside, kept it there. The exit didn't look good, but you know what? He's not. I don't think he's in trouble yet.
Well, he's also not in the clear, so interesting to see.
Yeah, I think Marcus Ambrose a little further back made spots as well. He went for a big dive 3 wide into turn 1. Miz now on the attack.
Getting the Hadron power out of the way, but maybe David Tremy can do something as well. If he does, he's going to be forced to slot back in.
I say we're all following the leader there, but Casey Miz pops out. Very much on the attack against Stremy. Travis Quapple getting a good look of it.
They're getting some local sponsorship at 73, and I think they're getting their money's worth. He's been up front like the whole race.
I feel like more and more Travis Quapple getting some good results. It started popping up around the time we went to the Commonwealth. Think of it, Nazareth and Pocono. Sponsorship picked up a little bit there, and he's been going steady ever since. Under pressure now from Josh Berry, who's right at the bumper.
Yep. Also see Marcus Ambrose maybe putting some pressure as well. He's going to pull out. He's going to maybe try to force Berry to go 3 wide, but Berry thinks better of it. But it's going to be Ambrose.
One of the drivers that I'm looking out for, we said in the intro, very much road course like these turns. And he is looking like he knows his way around this place. Look at Almirola.
I mean, we've seen how he does on big tracks with road course like turns before.
Also seen the other driver from around that part of the globe, him and Gisbergen. 1 Pocono on fuel mileage, so that comes to that becomes an issue here. Maybe Shane could also be a favorite.
We looked very sketchy coming through 1 and 2 there. Almirola was in a front row sandwich, and it's Van Gisbergen and McDowell that got the best of that.
We see drivers using the little yellow runoff here on the track. It's almost like the curbs at Sonoma they're using it.
But that's
unique for a
at all for McDowell.
Oh, caution's out.
Yeah. For what? His car speeds
that's
fast.
the pace car.
Oh, the pace car is flying. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I have to take a look at a replay.
How's the pace car doing?
Oh.
Put it out. This is a 7. Watch this one. David Reagan. He's right behind the 47. And he is just going to skip him like his old sponsor UPS into the wall. There he goes. Looks like David Reagan out Pizza the Hut.
And that's gonna put us into a commercial. Oh, no, it's not. What's going on up there? Well, we're taking a look at another replay. This is coming back to the caution. Johnny Sauter, Timmy Hill, and Cody Ware. I guess Johnny Sauter didn't know they were 3 wide, and he just turns into Timmy Hill. That's Cody Ware as well. And, this isn't even the end of it, as, Timmy Hill gonna get hit by Elliott Sadler. That's some massive damage for the 19.
No excuse for Sadler there. Caution was out. He just drove straight into him.
Oh,
Trevor Bayne. What is going on?
He just used Trevor Bayne to take his revenge on Johnny Sauter.
well, Trevor Bayne also tried to give the bumper to Sauter. I guess he wasn't happy about that either.
Even though he caused some of it at the end there, that is unfortunate for that Garage 66 Power Source MBM Motorsports team. They don't qualify very often, and they get a beat-up race car out of this one.
Traveled all the way here, too. That'll put us to a commercial.
Hey guys, NASCAR driver Josh Balicki here, driver of the number 91 Mando Chevrolet. Your pit crew can make or break your race. Your pit crew can win you the race, and that's where I think the Mando products come in handy. In these race cars, it gets to 130, 140 degrees. Your suit's full of sweat. There's days where I lose literally 6 or 7 pounds. Before I used Mando, there were times when I could smell myself, and it's not pleasant. I started using Mando, and after the race, I was with my sister. I asked her, I'm like, do I smell it? She's like, no, you're good. I'm like, are you serious? The deodorant works phenomenal. I'll never switch to another brand, honestly.
Well, folks, we are back here at the Emerson Fittipaldi Speedway. This is the Petrobras 300. As Austin Dillon, who's led every lap of this race. Now Travis Krappel has the opportunity to start on the outside. And also look out for Shane van Gisbergen. We're going to come to the Geico restart zone. Green flag is out, and look at the jump from the 73.
He is shot out of a canyon. Austin Dillon had nothing for him.
That's the first time we've seen a big advantage like that on the restart.
I wonder if some sort of tire strategy or something, but...
From Sam Horner.
Or Josh Berry, yeah.
I thought Dillon was trying to go to the middle in one to try and block, but no. Josh Berry just getting completely through him, not clear yet.
Yep, but behind that, Michael McDowell as well. Maybe going to try to put up on a move.
I thought Dillon just scraped the wall, but he's keeping it going. We've got a huge hornet's nest further back. That is Josh Balicki, yeah.
There's a lot of weird faces up here. We got Casey Atwood, we got Josh Balicki. Also see Scott Wimmer. There's 3 wide between Brendan Gaughan and Noah Gregson.
Brendan Gaughan, who started last. Cole Witt making his way back up the field.
And there's another caution.
Caution. Okay then. Well,
take a look at it and read Brendan Jones.
It's going to be Krappel taking us back to the yellow.
Oh, unless Austin Dillon has something for him.
I would say no.
Yep, and Travis Krappel is going to lead us to the caution. Let's go take a look at a replay. Well, we're taking a look at a replay here. See Brendan Jones really slow. Come out of the corner, and then car just suddenly hooks a left. Runs into the pit wall.
Must have been more than one issue, because Brandon Jones was kind of starting near the top, and by the time he got to 4, he's at the back.
Yeah, definitely some mechanical issues. We're seeing those out of the Gibbs cars, and that's going to take him out of this race.
Alright, welcome back to the Boner Cup Series from Rio. We got 2 drivers at the front row, both desperate for a win in their own ways. Michael McDowell, he pretty much is win to get in at this point. And Eric Almirola, he needs a win to fully secure his spot in the chase as a driver who fully deserves it. And we'll see if any of them can get the advantage on the restart here. It looks like it's going to go to Almirola maybe, but McDowell is going to be able to keep a wheel with him into the R&D straightaway. But he's going to fade a bit into the corner, but he's going to slide it in, try to get something as they're 3 wide behind him. Danica, Van Gisbergen, and Atwood. Can McDowell maybe get the clear on Almirola? Who's going to get third as well behind McDowell and Almirola?
Yeah, but take a look at Scott Wimmer. Haven't seen him since Colorado pretty much, and he's running in the top 5 here. Cole Witt taps the wall a little bit, but he's going to keep going.
Remember in the Santander colors.
Yeah, pretty
Trying to get a good run.
bright and loud car. Because he might be under pressure
this
from
top
Josh
5.
Balicki.
This top 5, notably absent, is Austin Dillon and Josh Berry, who we saw on the last restart. More pit stop trouble as the day's gone on, but it's working out great. I mean, as you say, look at these guys that aren't normally here, putting a great show on for these fans here in this build.
See Todd Gilliland go 3 wide.
We have Freddie gone up here. He started last.
Yeah, pretty good one for that Beard Motorsports machine.
See, Justin Allgaier, he went super wide. Don't know if there was contact. It looks like there's a lot of beating and banging through these turns.
I think
But
the
everyone
short
keeping
track.
it
Speaking of
together.
beating,
Never mind.
cars in the back, that's Daniel Hemrick and Casey Mears.
Are we okay? Yellow's definitely out. No, Hemrick is not okay.
Yep, and that's going to be another one. But up front, going to be Eric Almirola and Michael McDowell racing it back to the caution.
And McDowell looks like he has a chance at it. 43-34. Side by side through turn 3.
Well, it goes wide, and that's going to give him an edge.
What a perfect corner from Almirola.
McDowell just had nothing for him there. That's going to make him lead us back to the caution.
Cuban Missile putting it all together. And he's going to want to hope to do that in about 30 laps time, because that was fantastic. But caution is out.
Well, we see the helicopter cam. We see Daniel Hemrick and Casey Mears. Casey Mears, I think, tries to block, and he doesn't know that the car is there. Takes out Eric Jones as well, but thankfully no one else seems to be involved in that. So, single car incident.
A bad day for Hemrick. He's been nowhere. The first time we see him is because he's spinning.
Yeah, English 2-8 commercial.
Hey, man, you cut me off back there. What you gonna do about it? Oh, man.
Can you feel it? The taste of Coca-Cola. Well, the race
All right,
is
fine.
over. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Life is a
Are we good? We're good.
Well, cautions have been breeding cautions here at Rio, but the lead... cautions have been breeding cautions here at Rio, but something that's also been changing a lot are the cars leading us to the green. Before commercial, you saw Eric Almirola and Michael McDowell. Now, it's Josh Berry with Carson Hocevar. As we're going to go through the restart zone. 2 cars that have not been up at the front to take a launch, but green flag, here we go, and it's Carson Hocevar getting a good jump.
Great restart for Hocevar.
See Eric Jones further back taking a look. Here comes Ricky Stenhouse.
Little bit of contact there, but we're okay. Here comes Brian Vickers as well.
Yeah, that's offset. Josh Berry losing position, still defending on Quapple. Reagan, Austin Dillon, look at how torn up Trevor Bain is. He's here.
Well, so don't managing to keep that car up here. So is Ryan Breeds, actually.
I think Hocevar touched the wall. Ryan Priest, someone who's touched the wall a lot more this race. And keeping it together
And that's gonna give Ricky a decent gap. See Danica Patrick pitting for some reason.
Yeah, slow cars all up and down the field. Danica already in an incident, but maybe a different
Looks to be just a
play for
tire
strategy.
problem. Or something of the sorts. But I don't know. All I know is
Who
Ricky
would've
Santos
thought-
Jr. gonna lead this race.
Yeah, who would have thought from where he was starting that he would get the lead? Those RFK cars have been fast. Hocevar big into the wall. Under pressure now from Austin Dillon is Josh Berry.
Yeah, but Josh Berry's gonna get a better run here, so he's gonna leave Austin Dillon behind. Now he's gonna have to deal with Carson Hocevar instead.
Yep, 20 laps to go now. This is crunch time for some. Trying to establish that position because cars have been going all over the place on these restarts.
They really can't just give an inch here. From Scott Wimmer as well.
That was, I think, Ryan Priest. No, I think that was Carson Hocevar who was using a whole lot of curb in turn
Grass,
3.
Too. Well, also
Austin
using the
Dillon.
curb, and that's going to make him lose a spot to Ryan Vickers.
Yeah, I mean, we skipped the pit stops. I don't know who is on worn tires, but if it's guys like Austin Dillon, it's taking a big effect on the stability of that car. Ryan Priest goes low on Scott Wimmer.
Up and there's another caution.
Caution. It just keeps happening.
Oh, the cautions are breeding. Looks to be David Stremme. Up to the front. I think it's going to be Ricky Santos Jr. leading us back to the caution, unless something happens.
Well, Stenhouse's gap was not that small a couple laps ago, I don't think.
But he will hold on over Josh Berry and Carson Hocevar. Well, we're taking a look at what brought out the caution. See, Marcus Ambrose racing with Michael McDowell is going to try to shoot for the inside, and then David Stremme's there. Also going to collect Garrett Smithley and Landon Castle. But David Stremme's going to get the worst of it.
Yeah, Marcus Ambrose, he's been good here today, trying to get a little too experimental with some of his moves. Did not work out for him. Big shame for Stremme.
Well, welcome back to the NR2003 Boner Cup Series. Get the pit stop once again. It's going to be Justin Allgaier and Reed Sorensen leading us back to the green, and a few other very interesting faces up here.
Well, fans in the stands have to be very happy to see their nation's colours up front now.
Yeah, twice even.
Can Allgaier keep it, though, is the question. Green flag is out, and look who's behind him. Daniel Suarez is there. Cody Ware, he's made it.
Yeah, but it's going to be
Eric
Reed Sorensen
Almirola
getting a launch. And, we're 3 wide back here.
Yeah, it looked like Almirola got pushed out more than that being a tactical move.
Yeah, but
We're all
that's
really
gonna
close
work out for
together.
him, I think. Wide is all
Sorensen trying
behind
to
him.
challenge for second.
Maybe Brendan gone. Garrett Smithley. And I think that's Josh Bolicki.
Oh, looked like Ty Dillon got super loose through 3. Yeah, we're back to how we are on these restarts.
Number 3. It's going to be
Cars
Allgaier
just
leading us.
everywhere.
Yeah, not a lot of laps
Yep.
to go here.
We're single file for the most part. We were. Suarez taking a look for it now.
He's just going to pass them, just straight up.
Yep, Sorensen not enough in the tank for that. I would be concerned if Cody Ware gets past him. Sorensen, you would think, has it pretty easy in third until maybe Casey Atwood or Cole Witt gets past. But it is still a dogfight further back.
He's trying to make a move here.
Yep, you know, racing for the lead. Suarez has been here before. It was a decent while ago, but I would have to imagine, looking at the season's points, Suarez would be the better car compared to Justin Allgaier.
Allgaier is barely even qualifying for races, so kind of impressive to see him getting up here. Maybe some race speed in that 48.
Daniel Suarez right on the bumper. He was having a look down the back stretch. He's going to go to the inside. That looked a little sketchy, but it's a lot better now through turn 4.
Yeah, but Allgaier's going to be outside lane, and that's going to give him a slightly better launch. Behind them, Casey Atwood and Reed Sorensen.
Allgaier matching Suarez perfectly on corner exit. Casey Atwood trying to make his way back up. Real good last week. Looking like if he can stay where he is, he can be real good this week.
Yeah, I mean, at this rate, I wouldn't even be shocked if Atwood can maybe grab a win here. Maybe first two can battle each other way too hard. Yes, after some misfortunes. See Suarez getting loose.
Yeah, Suarez went all the way down on that yellow curb. And it's not helped him by any means. Atwood still has work to do. But it's a little bit easier for him. That gap is closed up.
And behind that, Cole Witt also gets past Reed Sorensen. Next, he's going to be under pressure from John Hunter Nemechek.
Yeah, single file for the most part. I think maybe for the entire top 10, Atwood is going to be in with a shot. Maybe, well, no, here comes Cole Witt. Who would have thought? Great qualifier here.
He is going to go through.
That outside lane out of turn 4 seems to be the place to be if you want speed.
We're almost to the right here. Gonna be Jonathan Nemechek, Reed Sorensen, Cody Ware, Marcus Ambrose. A little bit behind that, Josh Berry is back too.
I thought Cody Ware was in with a shot of clearing himself the way he was up against Marcus Ambrose coming into one. They're safely through though, looking at 3 wide with Nemechek.
I wouldn't want to.
This is a battle for 6th, I believe.
Wall, but that's gonna get him. They're gonna keep momentum in that 36. Enough for Cody Ware. Gonna go back by him. That's another caution somewhere. Oh, it looks like Brian Priest again.
Brian Priest. That's no good, and it looks like the same corner for the 47.
Out front is Justin Allgaier in his Brazil car, to his outside Daniel Suarez, and then Cole Witt just had to battle back from troubles on pit road. He started second, if you remember, all the way at the beginning of this one. So can Justin Allgaier hold on to get an underdog win here in Brazil? As we are green.
Yeah, but Daniel Suarez is going to get a better launch.
The outside has just kept on doing that. Casey Atwood following suit.
You know, Cole Witt's going to
look at Cole Witt.
Move him up the track.
Just avoiding going 3 wide. Suarez is clear in the lead.
Allgaier is going to be clear for second as well.
Here comes Cole Witt. Could go for a big dive here. Try his luck. He actually backs off. He loses it. So Atwood solidly in 3rd now. Battle for 4th, 5th.
And that's a caution again. And it's going to be AJ Allmendinger and Trevor Bayne.
Bayne, another car involved in a previous accident. Really unfortunate, and that could take us to an overtime. So taking a look at the replay, you can see how packed this battle is. AJ Allmendinger in turn 4 gets a little deep in the corner, catches himself on Scott Wimmer, and wrong place, wrong time for Trevor Bayne. Damage on both of those cars, but the important thing to focus on now is that we are going to be coming to what we would hope is the final restart. We're going to be going into overtime as a result of this, so trouble for those two, but the race is on the line coming up after these commercials.
Ooh. Call Logano. Hey, Joey, you can save money if you fill up at Shell if you use Advanced Auto Parts Speed Perks.
Dude, I'm way ahead of you.
You saved at the pump?
Yeah, I saved at the pump.
The pump?
The pump.
He saved at the pump!
Woo!
Now you can save at the pump when you shop at Advance Auto Parts. Learn more at advanceautoparts.com/gas rewards.
Now, it's my turn.
Well, welcome back to the NR2003 Boner Cup Series. So we are here with 2 laps to go when we cross the line. So Daniel Suarez and Justin Allgaier are leading us to the green.
But they've swapped sides, so we're going to see that outside launch, maybe with Allgaier. Restart zone, and we are green. And Allgaier does not get the launch that the other drivers have gotten. Suarez still there. She's going to be side by side into turn 1.
Up and gonna kind of slide him up the track, and
Reed Sorensen goes 3 wide on the bottom.
That's opening away
Marcus
for Reed
Ambrose
Sorensen.
trying to follow.
SVG also trying to follow Marcus Ambrose.
3 wide, nearly 2 rows. Van Gisbergen not quite there.
Almost 4
Big,
wide
big
into this
slide.
corner. You don't want to do that.
It was Atwood and Allgaier getting real squirrely off each other. Here is Cole Witt in 4th right now, challenging for 3rd.
The white Suarez.
Yeah, but Allgaier's gonna get the run. Daniel Suarez will take the white flag, and he has a massive gap to 2nd.
Yep, the next flag will end this race, and we are still tightly knit all together. There could very well be a wreck here. Cole Witt and Casey Atwood. Reed
I think
Sorensen
there was.
There it is.
Yeah, but we're racing
Bullshit.
it back, so we'll see if Daniel Suarez can hold on from Justin Allgaier. Maybe some fuel strategy or anything, but doesn't look like that's going to be the case.
Yeah, Suarez is looking like the win is in the bag. The question is, who is at risk of getting past? I would say it's Casey Atwood, but he's not going to get there. It's going to be Daniel Suarez who's going to take the line and win in Rio. Justin Allgaier is 2nd. What a great result for him.
Yep. Casey Atwood also a great result. He's going to finish 3rd, just in front of Reed Sorensen and Marcus Ambrose. And didn't even see where John Hunter Nemechek came from, but he also gets a top 10. So does Shane Gisbergen, Cole Witt, Cody Ware even, and Harrison Byrne as well.
Big day for a lot of cars that you don't typically see. And what a win for Daniel Suarez. He's been up here all day, started 2nd, takes the checkered flag.
Yeah, but now he can finally say that he has a win just like his teammate. He's gotten 2 in this series.
Sorry, he did not start 2nd. That's my mistake. But nevertheless, he was up at the front and made it work.
Gotta make it happen when it counts. And he did. See him burn it down. Get to a quick commercial. Well, welcome back to the NR2003 Boner Cup Series. After a pretty chaotic and a bit of a caution fest in Rio, we saw another first-time winner on the season. First-time winner on the series as a whole, actually. As for the chase standings, it's still Elliott Sadler leading with 2 wins, but it is Eric Almirola who's the points leader after this race, after Sadler kind of had some misfortune. Shane Van Gisbergen is still the only multi-time winner on the season that's full-time at least. And behind them it's Daniel Suarez, Ricky Senna Jr., David Reagan, Marcus Ambrose, Brian Vickers, David Stremme, Preston Daly, Todd Gillen, and Trevor Banks.
Well, for our first non-winners that are in chase contention, no surprises, Eric Almirola sits in 12th at the minute. Behind him, still surging through the points, is Casey Atwood, a good day for him. Eric Jones is in 14th. Behind him, John Hunter Nemechek, and 16th, just barely hanging on, AJ Allmendinger for Corrig Racing.
And then 12 points out is Austin Dillon, and also 12 points out, tied with Austin Dillon, is Reed Sorensen. 35 points out is the CW car of Matt DiBenedetto. Then 37 points out is Ty Dillon. Where are we going next week?
Well, after a quick tour of Australia and Brazil, fans will be glad to know that we're back to a bit of normalcy as round 17 of the Boner Cup Series goes to Iowa Speedway for Corn Belt 350. So it's going to be some short track racing. We're going to be under the lights. It's going to be a good time.
I'm also going to see a return of a familiar face. But as for now, goodbye.